Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go here on
Well, I
Sunday
couldn't wear
Night
all
Football.
orange like I was trying to do.
And he brings this back all the way to midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Now Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Now give on the ground and lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Hayes' kick is good. And the Desperados are out to an early 3-0 lead. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Desperados will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Throwing to begin. It's Wilson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. He's going to air this one out. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On second down, Richardson. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. And the Thunderbirds have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down. On third down, here's Wilson. He'll air it out down the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Thunderbirds will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Devon Achane to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Look at the big man go. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep. And
making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Desperados. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Number 18 on the year. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Russ. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Wilson will throw again. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's taken in by Achak. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. First down, Chicago. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Crazy. And they'll be set up now. With that one.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight line speed, but it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Back to the ground after the penalty. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Chicago. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Another run here for Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw. Wilson. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they will finally run him down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Thunderbirds draw closer here. It's 21-14. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return is Achan. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. How about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts.
A throw right side is intercepted. And the Desperados are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. A handoff as they try to run it here. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Now he'll air one out. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Thunderbirds are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started.
Set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Nix now on 1st and 10. going up top. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. He's got it at the 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
The play lost the yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Nick's going to throw for it. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Thunderbirds will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Whoa. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now, faking the give. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
They go play action now. Wilson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On second down, here's Wilson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nick's. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Thunderbirds go up by 7, 28-21. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And down to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll send him over to the left. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. On 2nd down, Richardson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll set up 4th down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Gay's kick is good. And the Desperados will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's Brown. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They bring a tight end in motion left. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 40-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now Brown. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Chase Brown. Touchdown Thunderbirds. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Thunderbirds will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. On play action, Richardson. That's caught left side by Bowers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Richardson. incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look deep, left sideline.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Play action. Now, Wilson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 6.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Desperados will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have 1st down yardage. Tackle made at about the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Desperados.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Chicago. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Richardson going to throw again here on second down. That's taken in by Achan. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll run here. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Play action now. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. They'll go play under pressure. He's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Thunderbirds tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Richardson operating from the pistol. He's going to let this one go deep. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.